The little boy, like really pay attention because he's still very much with you in the spirit world. He's actually looking after you, looking out for you. You know, like our guides and everything, they can be anybody. They don't have to just be like our angels and our guides and such like that. People from our other lifetimes are very much still with us. You know, and some of them are over you, watching you, but I keep seeing this little boy. Like, you know, because I'm literally hearing like daddy, all of those things. So whenever you're having that kind of weird feeling or sensation, you know, you can say, you know, can you give me a physical sign that you're with me, that you're here? And then you surrender it. And you'll be surprised because you very well could then hear, like, all of a sudden, like a child laughing or crying. And you're like, where's that coming from?
Interesting. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So, you know, it's like all of these other lifetimes, they're all connected into this one. So, you know, this is why it's like when we get born, family's very karmic, for good or bad, you know what I mean? So the bigger the family, you know, whenever there's somebody that has bigger families, there's more karma to clear. There's more lessons to learn. You know, we can even have like be the only child and still, of course, have karmic lessons. We all have stuff to learn and everything like that. So even if you take a look at, like, even with your family and such like that, how protective you are, like, you know, like with your mom or something like that, if you knew like your mom was, you'd be like, oh my gosh, right? Like, of course, you know, normally, but it would affect you a little bit more.
So that child, that's you say that's around me all the time. So if I were to have a kid in this lifetime, would that be him, or would he just stay as a guide?
It really depends on, you know, this is why I'm saying this now. This is why I purposely brought up this little boy now, right? Like whenever you know, you get married and all of those things, you know, and when you want to start your family and so on, what I would do is take a look at it during that time, because you'll remember it. It'll remember you. You can say to your little boy, I might even get a name. I don't know what to expect, right? You can say, "Can you come back? I want to see you." And if he decides to come back, he would be fine. He wouldn't get taken away from you in this lifetime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So he's very prominent. You know, it's like the paranormal. Let's say if you watch these ghost movies or whatever, and we hear different voices or things like that, you know, it shows you the spirit world is very much still real, of course, you know, and all of that. So it's very connected to, you know, like your work. Like I'm even literally seeing, like, even with you, you know, when you're a little boy, like a little, like, I don't know, could have been like 4 years old. Your father, in that lifetime, by the way, had a gambling problem. Drinking, gambling. I don't see a mother around, like your mother had left, like, I don't feel a mother. I'm just seeing the father energy around you. And because of his addictions with gambling and alcohol and such like that, he left you at a place, you know, just stay here. He never came back. So, you know, it's like one of the Oliver Twist, you know, in a way, as I call it. So here you are as this little child, you know, like left alone. So this is when you started building your courage. This is when that warrior within you started getting built. You know, like look at like the current energies all around you now, Green Beret, military, all of that kind of such, you know what I mean, and so on. So this is how it, you know, it's like that strength and that courage, and you're like, wow, I'm really pulled to this. Yeah, because you know what it was like to defend yourself. You know what it was like to having no choice but to, like build this incredible strength in you and to want to be able to protect others.